What's up, guys? I'm CardFighter, and welcome to this week's episode, or should I say, last week's episode of CardFighter's Thoughts. Sorry about this being late. I was pretty busy, and I was trying to get it up over the weekend, but fortunately I was ill, and also I had a shave. But yeah, this will be episode 9 of CardFight Vanguard G, and the next episode will be out tomorrow, so hopefully you can forgive me. After episode 10 it will be back to normal. I've just pretty busy, and again I was ill, so yep. Okay, so before we start I will issue a spoiler warning. I will be covering like the whole entire episode, so if you haven't watched it, which I'm pretty sure you have because it's been a week, go watch it, then come back to me. I will leave a link in the description below. And yeah, also I'll be watching the full episode here, but without any sound, so no copyright strikes. And let me just adjust this so I can. There we go. Is that moving? Yeah, it's moving. And yes, I'm aware I look like a 12-year-old now. Right, so let's get into it. So this is episode 9. The flower will bloom radiantly. And it shows Tokoha moving back to Japan with Jamie to participate in the under-20 championship. Sorry about that. And now we have Jamie just wearing a mask like a luchador, like a Mexican wrestler. And it's just like he's trying to get into the under-20 championship. It's quite comedic. Sorry about the light there. It's quite comedic, I would say. Let me just see if I can adjust that. No, I cannot. It's quite comedic because like he's kind of, this is why I like Jamie's character, because like he tries to help his friends but also just acts really goofy. So he's a lovable character. It's like he even like tries to take on a new persona just so people won't really recognise him, but they do anyway. So yeah. Yeah, so this episode it is more is focused around Tokoha again, so for the past 2 episodes, but hopefully after that we'll see more of the other characters as well. So okay. Also, we get to see Nishi. He's a dark irregular G user. I can't remember his name. Aishi. We also get to see some more of the other characters like the Narukami, the Dragon Empire branch leader. He's a Narukami user, and he's a really fun character. There are a lot of fun characters at the Dragon Empire branch. It's just a really nice place to be, I think. And here's Jamie again, just seriously overreacting. Or should I say Max Mascara. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. It's been a week. I'm really just trying to get back into it again. So sorry if I'm just quiet. I can't remember the dark irregular guy's name, and he becomes Tokoha's 3rd teammate, and I can't remember. It's Aishi. No. Inishi. That's Inishi. I was close. So I like how they've sort of brought Inishi back into the Vanguard story. Like if you watched the last season Stridegate, you'll understand in this sort of why he's doing this. But in case you haven't, pretty much Inishi was part of the enemy group called Company in the last season. I'm sorry if my hands are playing around again. Force a habit. So yeah, he was pretty much convinced that to do this thing, think of a better future, to obtain a better future, he would have to do all this terrible stuff. and join this group, even though he didn't really want to. In a way, he kind of wanted to, but also didn't want to. If that makes any sense. But yeah, now he realizes that like what he did was wrong, and like he's just trying to fix what he's done now. And like pretty much this is the only way he sees that he can actually make Vanguard better in a way. Let me go. There we go. So yeah, I like that. I like how Bushiroad of that sort of interpreted his character again into the season, where he's actually sort of one of the main focuses now. Like you got like a Taiyo, Kazuma, Chrono, Tokoha, Kumi, Inishi, Shion, Rin, and I can't remember the Narukami guy he uses. If you know what his name is, just go watch my other episodes. It's fine. But yeah, like it's pretty much focused around those 9 characters now. Well, the main focus is it's still focused around Chrono because Vanguard G. But there will be a lot more focus around like the other characters now. So this is pretty much like the last character to be introduced into the team. So good. Like it took them a while, but you know, hey ho. Pretty much Tokoha like just invites Inishi to be part of the team, and he just like says like, don't really see your point, but he does get convinced, like saying like, well, if you want to make Vanguard fun again, then join it. You know, he pretty much he has a choice, but also doesn't have a choice in a way. So it really eats you back. And now we get to see a reunion between Chrono and Tokoha, and it's quite a nice thing. Now here we see Chrono and Taiyo like discussing what sort of stuff to add into Taiyo's deck to make it run more, flow more. What's the word I'm looking for? Work better. Let's just go with that. Yeah, so they do like mention like a couple of cards that weren't originally used. So yeah, that's good. Like they actually do recognise like cards that weren't used originally. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it's quite a nice, warm, heartwarming moment. Like seeing like Tokoha getting to see everyone again after like a few months. So it's nice. Like you got to see like Taiyo's growing up a bit. It's just nice. Like Chrono could have shown a little bit more emotion, like considering like probably one of his best friends had just gone to another country for about maybe 3 months. I'm not sure like the exact like time span, but yeah. And here we see just Jamie just really overacting, like just like saying like he's Tokoha's third teammate, and you just see his heart get crushed when he realizes that Kumi is going to be the last teammate in Tokoha's team. It's just you kind of feel bad for him, but you also have to laugh because like he's just been like saying like I'm going to be the third teammate. I'm Tokoha's like first teammate, first choice, and it's funny. Yeah, you kind of feel bad for him, but Jamie's just there to be like the comedic relief in this series, I believe. But when he's actually in the episode, come on, Bushiroad, put him in more. Yeah, now they explain like Jamie, you're 21, like you can't even enter in if you wanted to. Like a mask is not going to fool anyone. Right here, so moving on. Here we see Kazuma meeting Tokoha for the first time, and he really doesn't care. Like there still hasn't been really much development with Kazuma's character at the moment. It's kind of just like you see it very faintly, like every now and then, but like it's not like full on permanent. Like you see like progression, like 2 steps forward and then like just 3 steps back. It's just he's up and down at the minute. Like obviously he will like become more like character friendly, like friendly towards the other characters and more like determined as the series goes on. But right now it's just like yeah. Come on. Yeah, so here we see the fight between Kazuma and Tokoha. Okay, they do show a full fight here. It's just like not because it's a G, but they do what they do show a full fight here, but it's because like what's the word I'm looking for? It's because it's a G based, like like they're both using G decks, so they can't use any skills yet. Then it goes like really fast. So like I said, I do like that they show full fights every now and then. Would enjoy more if they did more than like if they did more, but they do like show full fights every now and then, so I guess it's alright. But like it does move actually quite fast, because it is a G deck. Like in this fight, you can see like Kazuma's getting more increasingly annoyed because stuff isn't going the way he wanted it to. Like attack doesn't go through. He doesn't get the drive checks he wanted. Like you just see like he gets more and more annoyed as the fight goes on. And now you see Kazuma getting all pumped up and more passionate about the fight again, and then like he just he's up here at the moment, and then it just comes right down to there. Like pretty much it's like instant, like straight up, then straight down. Like obviously it will like become like sort of up there, more like permanent now, but permanent as the series goes on. But for now, it's just yeah. And now you can see like Kazuma's like he's just completely wrecked Tokoha's field, because that's like near next to specialty, having a full field, having like units on the field and copying and gaining power from it, and he's just completely obliterated the field. And now Tokoha's just regained that field back, and it's just you see the look on Kazuma's face saying, "All my hard work is just gone." Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wrap this in soon. Yeah, so now you see like Tokoha, even though like her field got wiped again pretty much, like she just gained so much power just from a few units. It's just ridiculous. Like you see the look on Kazuma's face and just and he's lost again, and now he throws a tantrum. He just throws a tantrum and like goes back to the what's it called, that like abandoned building that he was in when they first when him and Tayo first fought. So yeah, like he still has problems, like like as you can see, it's still visible that something is wrong with him, but we still don't know what it is. Like I'm still thinking like was someone walked out on him and he wasn't strong enough to stop him or something maybe. But yeah. Yeah, so this is going to wrap up this episode. Again, sorry if it was like all messy and jumbled up because it's been a week and I've lost all the momentum from it and sort of just lost the flow of it, I guess you could say. But it will get better. I promise tomorrow's episode will be a lot better. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will catch you next time. Bye!